Friends, a warm wishes on International Women's Day from the Department of English KKM College, Manwath. It is said that when a man leads, it's the leading of an individual. But when a woman leads, it's leading ahead of a society. The social, cultural and economical achievements of women in India and rest of the world, more particularly in last few decades, have helped to sustain the overall social development. As a responsible citizen, we should evoke their contribution of converting a structure of four walls into a value-based home is nothing but in a micro form constructing a nation based on values and ethics. So, a heartfelt salute to women in past and present for their lasting efforts in making this world a better place to live and rejoice. As a theme of International Women's Day this year goes as Choose to Challenge, the girl students of my college have chosen 5 autobiographies penned by 5 genius women writers with different identities or communities, but a specific genesis being a woman. I congratulate these 5 brave girls of my college for their initiative. The 5 autobiographies, which would be reviewed or introduced in a sequence of 5 days from 8th to 12th of March, are Story of My Life written by Helen Keller, I Am Malala of Malala Yousafzai, The View of My Life written by Urmila Pawar, Dare to Do written by Kiran Bedi, and My Story of Kamala Das. These 5 autobiographies, even though very different from each other in form, situation and meaning, but still hold a common thread binding them together. It is a woman's response to the odds of life. Her efforts in doing this indirectly motivate the reader to challenge the difficulties and overcome the mountain of problems. Even though this attempt of our students is very primary, but you would certainly support it with your comments and suggestions. Thank you.
Hello everybody, myself Malti Kekan and I am here for the book review. The one of my favorite book, The Story of My Life, and which book are written by Helen Keller. Who is Helen Keller? Helen Keller is a physically challenged girl, but she achieves success more than physically strong and normal persons like us. Helen's story is big motivation and example for every inspiration, example of inspiration for today's youth and students especially. In this book, according to the author's point of view, the most important person in Helen's life is author H. Keller, who is her father, Kate Adams Keller, who is her mother, and Miss Annie Sullivan. Helen Keller was born in Tuscumbia, Alabama on 27th June 1880, but in the second year of her life, she became seriously ill. Helen fought with her disease bravely, but she became deaf and blind. She was not able to communicate to the world properly, so that's why her parent appointed a teacher to her according to the suggestion of either Dr. Alexander Graham Bell. Helen Keller's teacher, known as Miss Annie Sullivan, she always treated her like her own daughter, which things helped Helen to grow on path of life. Annie Sullivan was the strength of Helen's life, and this book is dedicated to Miss Annie Sullivan especially. In this book, Helen tells a lot of things about Miss Annie Sullivan. In this journey, Helen's first success was when she started reading with the help of Miss Sullivan. She struggled a lot to achieve the skill of reading books, and in the year 1890, Helen started to speak. She started her normal education from the Perkins Institution, which for the blind. In October 1896, she got admission in Cambridge School for Ladies. She had a big desire to go to college. Helen studied with normal students and compete with them. She had always enjoyed company of every normal student who studied with her. Helen Keller cleared her prelims exam for getting the admission in Radcliffe College. She got admission in Radcliffe College in the year of 19. Helen used her hand for the reading process of the any book, and in this type of reading process, Miss Annie Solomon always helped to Helen, and with that this the determination and practice, and with the hard work, Helen Keller became a first deaf and blind girl who achieved Bachelor of Arts degree and compete with every student. Practice was the only tool that helped Helen. Helen wrote some type of books like Out of the Dark, Light in My Darkness, Let Us Have Faith, etc. She was a good motivational speaker, and after her college life, she achieved membership of Socialist Party. She was established the Helen Keller Worldwide Organization for Deaf and Blind Youth and Adults. So friends, this was the story of Helen Keller, which mentioned by Helen Keller in the book of The Story of My Life. The Story of My Life, this autobiography, firstly based on the brave lady Helen Keller life. The world around us is found much more frustrated and overburdened. Today's people carrying unnecessarily burden and load of over expectations, and the fact is Helen Keller's story is not less than a touchstone converting the modest thing into gold. I learned from this book especially one important thing, which thing most important for my life and your life also, which thing is when your teacher be with you as a strength and support, then don't give up from give up from any situation in our life, in your life. Helen Keller achieved this success with that difficulties and proved herself with the help of her teacher, Miss Annie Solomon. She proved herself in the front of the whole world. If Helen do that things with the determination and according to the directions of her teacher, so you can do, I can do, and we can do also each and everything which presents in the world. I request one and all through this platform to read this magnifying book, to learn, inspire, and proceed ahead in life. So friends, this was the book review of the Helen Keller's book, The Story of My Life. Thank you.